Hello, and it's Wellness Wednesday, another episode of Maaike's Wellness, and I'm always jumping on here with excitement to share with you some little nuggets and little things that may help you with your days and your life and your well-being, your relationships, and all things wellness. So today I wanted to talk about wellness and what it means and what it is and what it is not. This morning, I always kind of try to tune into what is a message for today. And when I was meditating today, I had a word that came to me. Actually, this week I had two words. One was believe, the other one was desire. So that's my word for today. So I feel that many women desire a lot of things and we don't know how to get there. And sometimes we overcomplicate things, right? So today I'm going to be talking about all things wellness. And for those of you who are new in my group or who are new to listening to my messages, my name is Maaike Science, and I love to talk about all things wellness. I am a health and life coach, health and wellness coach, and there are so many simple things that I have discovered through life on being curious and testing on myself of how simple life can be and how simple we can create better health so that we can feel better with ourselves. And as we go through different stages, we go through different things and different challenges and different struggles. But when we learn how to take care of ourselves and be in good shape, in good health, in a good state, then all the things that happen around just become lighter, become easier to navigate. But it all starts with you. It all starts with taking better care of your health. And I know the society that we live now, especially the American society, is that we are handing over our health and wellness to the medical profession, right? And it's not always that way. They are not instructed or they are not teaching us how to take care of our health in a proactive way. So it is my mission here to help you with simple things to be more proactive of your health and wellness and how so many things can affect or can impact you to better health and wellness. Because what happens when you feel good, then everything works well. But when there's one thing that is painful, when there is some body pain, when there's a headache, when there is sleepless nights, when we have bloating, when we have a health concern, when we have a problem with a child or a spouse or an elderly parent who are not feeling well, then it's a toll, right? That's when we start thinking, oh my gosh, I should be taking better care of my health. And we do not have to have that alert in life, but unfortunately, many times we are led to that so that we can become aware. So I think a lot of what happened with COVID this past 3 years has really waken up a lot of people to take better care of themselves. I hope this has been the case for you, and if not, maybe you threw the towel and you felt that like you didn't have the energy or motivation and you were not exercising, maybe you were not eating healthier, maybe you overweight, you just started all the stress led you to binge eating and watching more TV. There's so many things that we can do to be proactive in our health, and it does not have to be complicated. A lot of times people want to do all the things and feel like it's overwhelming to take care of everything and take care of my health in so many ways, but there is simple things. So if you're joining me live, do #live, and I would love to hear some of your questions. If you have questions about health and wellness or any particular thing that I might be able to answer, I would be happy to answer. So write on the comments if you have any questions. I would love to answer those. And in the meantime, if you're watching the replay, do #replay so that I know that you're listening to, and I can tag you later on and answer any questions that you have. So today I wrote a post and I said, wellness reminder. And I first said, what are the things that wellness is not? So I'm going to tackle one by one and speak a little bit about that. So I said, wellness is not about getting fit to meet the standards. Maybe your standards, maybe other people's standards. I see so many women that are so self-conscious about their weight, but it's more because of what people around them say. And they become so depressed and anxious because of what people are saying. And then it's harder to take action on taking care of themselves because they're already depressed or anxious and they don't know how to start. So it really affects our thoughts of how we see ourselves, what we're thinking about ourselves, and we take that personally and we start judging ourselves instead of taking care of ourselves, instead of loving ourselves. So do not meet the standards of others. It's just what is it that you desire. So remember, my word for today is desire and believe. So we're going to be putting these words into today's topic. So what is it that you desire, not other people? What is it that you want to accomplish? And let me know in the comments, what is it that you want for you today? That you might be having struggles right now that I could probably help you. So I need you to comment, and that way I will know. So do not do things for other people's standards, do things for your own standards. And one thing that I can fill you in here is become curious instead of judging yourself. Become curious of why you're picking to eat certain foods. Become curious about why it is you're not feeling like motivation to take action and to moving your body more, right? Whatever your action is doing, just become curious instead of judging. Curiosity opens the doors to answers and to self-love as well. So number 2 is wellness is not about a diet to lose weight. So many people are like, I'm overweight, I just need to lose weight. So I just give me something simple to do. Well, it's not something simple. It's multiple factors. There's so many things that can cause overweight, and not only overweight, not having the capacity or capability to lose the weight. Nobody wants to lose anything. So take away that conception of I want to lose weight. It's more of I want to get to my desired weight, and that you will take the actions with a little bit of self-love every time. So remember that word of curiosity. You want to become curious of like, why am I choosing to eat this or that? What can I eat instead? And one thing that is really super simple about, instead of changing the diet, is just thinking about what else can I bring into my variety of food that I'm eating that could benefit me. When you think about that abundantly, of the foods the variety of foods that you can be eating, and not just limiting, I think we were talking about that last week, about limiting of what you cannot eat. You want to have an open and abundant mindset of, oh, I get to eat all this. And just this morning, I opened a papaya. Have you eaten papaya before? If you have not, I totally recommend you eat it. It's in season right now. It's good to eat fruits that are on season. And we're talking about a little bit of diet and variety of food. If you have not tried papaya, it's great, healthy fruit, and especially when it's in season. When you're eating a fruit that is not on season, then it might disrupt your body functions because it's not in alignment with the season. So that is a tip that I heard a few weeks ago, so I just wanted to throw that in there. But about papaya or learning what the benefits of the food that you're eating will give you. For example, papaya, for example, beets. Beets are something that a lot of people have never tried. There's so many benefits in beets that I encourage you to search the benefits, and you will be overblown. And not only the papaya, but also papaya seeds. I'm all about not wasting anything, because there's benefits in everything, in the stems of the food that we're eating, like the stems of the parsley or the cilantro, the stems of the celery leaves. You can notice that I'm very passionate about everything food, but there's so much variety, and the benefits of the papaya seeds are astronomical. So go and search them. And if you're curious, you can go and see my post. But it's so beneficial for gut health, for cardiovascular health, for blood pressure, for enzymes, for digestion. They are so good. Maybe you feel like a little bit of wanting to gag when you swallow because you don't chew them, you just swallow. But it's like swallowing a pill. Everybody's used to swallowing a pill. So it's, again, mindset, right? It's the simple things that we do. But instead of thinking about diet to lose the weight, is how can I take better care of myself and eating more foods that are beneficial to me. Wellness is not doing things for others to fit in. And that is so, so important. A lot of times we do actions, we do things to fit in with family or to fit in with a special particular group, and that just moves us away from who we really are. So if you're just doing the things to fit in, then stop, right? Because that is taking you away from your health and wellness, and is gonna be even causing you some illness because you are causing it to yourself. You're pulled away from your authentic self, and you're drawn into doing the things just to fit in. So notice also when you are craving stuff, cravings are just a sign of a little bit of need for self-love. So when you're pulled away from your true self and you're starting to do things to fit in, you move away from yourself. So just be curious again and think and ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I desire? When you desire something, then there are a lot of things. Just do something that you really desire and move away from trying to fit in. And then what happens is that you will fit in much better in other groups of people that are more in alignment with you. So let's talk about wellness is not saying affirmations that you don't even believe. So when I started my process in menopause and I didn't feel good with myself, I heard, okay, you need to affirm things that you want. So I started doing affirmations, right? But sometimes it's like I did not believe them. So when you are looking into making changes in your life, yes, you need to start visioning, having a desire, and envisioning that person that you want to become, and making affirmations of that person. Who is she? And affirm that. But you have to be in total alignment, mind, body, spirit, And even if you don't believe it quite yet, you need to believe that that is possible. So it is not just saying for saying, it's saying because you know that is possible. There's an open window there that it's a possibility. And when you believe, that is a tricky word, when you believe it's possible, then you move forward into creating better health and wellness for yourself and making the moves of the things that you want and attracting more of what you want. So it's affirming something that you totally believe it's possible. And that is, it is hard. That is why coaching really comes in and helps you with this kind of tools. Because sometimes it's if we have not been believing in ourselves for a very, very long time, it is very hard to start believing all of a sudden in yourself. So you have to borrow that belief from a coach or from a mentor or from a group of like-minded women that they have believed in themselves and they can believe in you. They want the best for you. So that is very, very important. So believing that whatever you want, whatever you desire is possible, then you're moving forward to your better health and wellness. And also when you're moving towards that, you're moving towards your purpose because you become true to who you really are. Let's go to the next one. Is wellness is not doing things once expecting to have a total transformation. So maybe you have always thought about, okay, I want a pill to feel better, or I'll do it once. You do not get healthy by drinking a glass of water one time and then forgetting about hydration. You do not get healthy about lifting weights one time and then forgetting about it, or once a week. We need consistent action. So no matter how small the action, when you are consistent in your thoughts, in your actions, even in your hydration, in your gratitude practice, in your eating a salad every day, or at least 3 times a week, right? When you're consistent, you will see a change, and that change will lead to a transformation. So again, remember that when you're here's a little single tip. When you're about to do something, just ask yourself, is this in alignment to who I want to become? Is this in alignment with the health that I want to have? Is this in alignment with the goal I want to achieve? If not, then just don't do it and look for something that is more in tune and aligned to the transformation that you want to have. Another one is wellness is not taking a pill expecting everything will get better. And that tags into what we have been talking about before, right? It's like there is no magic pill. Wellness is a totality of everything that we do that are in alignment. Our thoughts, our heartfelt desires, and our actions and our body feelings need to be in alignment in order to take better health, to have better health. So there's no magic pill. There's no one solution for everything. You have a story, and you have, there are multiple factors that are taking you to where you are right now. So don't think that one action will take care of everything. A lot of people just say, it's like, just tell me what to do. It's like, it's not about that. It's listening to your story, is listening to what has led you to where you are now, so that we can unfold little by little. It's like, oh, maybe eating this, or maybe you're eating this because this reminds you of something in the past. So it's not just one magic pill. There's no magic, just one exercise that you need to do, not something that you can eat all the time. It's like, it depends on your story. It depends on what and who you are. So what is resonating with you? What are you taking away so far from what I'm sharing with you? I'm very passionate about helping you as an individual to learn about all the things that are encompassing your health and wellness so that you feel better and you have practical tools to take better care of your health. Wellness is not getting hormone replacement, right? While still using toxic chemicals in your house and in your body, expecting to get your hormones balanced. I think there's a lot of misconception here, and maybe you go get your blood checked, and yes, your hormones are very unbalanced, and you need more testosterone, or you're low in estrogen, or you're super high in estrogen. Let me share with you that when you're using all these products in your home, like Clorox, and that have all this toxicity, like formaldehyde, from chlorine, bleach, all these chemicals are sabotaging your cells and your hormones. So they create they're protecting the cells, so they create more estrogen. So your estrogen might look that is higher in blood test, when in reality it's not higher. It's just a way of your cells protecting themselves. And also all the chlorine bleach, for example, is burning your lungs. Burning your lungs that you don't even notice because you just start coughing, right? But it's damaging your health in so many ways. Just before getting in the call, I saw my shower that was like starting to get disgusting. I love that I have the freedom that I can take a shower at any time of the day. Yes, and I took a shower just before this call, and I was using my new products that I'm getting from the wellness store that I absolutely love it. And I was just putting this product all over the shower, and I left it in there so that it could kind of penetrate and do the work while I'm doing my work. So the products do the work, and they clean, and they're not damaging my health and wellness, and they're not damaging my cells, and they're not damaging my hormones. So ladies, it's super recommendable to start looking into changing the products that you're using on your skin and what you're using for cleaning your house. That is something super important that many people do not see or do not consider, but it's probably one of the first more simple things that you can do to start improving your health, because it also causes, all these toxic chemicals cause a lot of stress in the body, and when there's stress, there's increment of cortisol, and that way, and that increases the stress levels in the body, and then it causes also insomnia. So I was doing a little research for this past week, and I asked in multiple groups, what are the 3 major stress challenges that you have in menopause? And everybody was saying the most 2 comments was insomnia and weight gain, and difficulty losing the weight. Why do you think? All these things are caused a lot from stress, which is caused from toxic chemicals that we're using in our home and in our body. So take that in consideration. Start searching for better, cleaner products, safer for your home. And if you want more information on that, I would be happy to help you with that too, because I'm honored to be also marketing for this wellness company that I am. So I'm in total alignment with what I do. So I love that. And something else that I want to share with you is wellness is not thinking there is one cure for all. There is not just one thing, and that I was sharing. It's like it's all the little things that we do and all the ways that we're being true to ourselves. It's like every day is a decision that you make for yourself, and it's like signing a contract, right? What do you do when you go and go for a job? The first thing, if you have to sign a contract, maybe for 1 year, maybe for 2 years, specific contract with specific things that you need to do to be in that job. What if you could do the same thing for your health and wellness? What if you can sign a contract for yourself and it's like very specifically say, okay, this is what I want for myself. What is it that I need to do to take care of that? And you sign it. And you sign it, and that is your daily commitment. It's one decision every single day. And staying true to yourself and committed to doing that day after day after day. The little task. We are very accustomed to doing the work for others, for our business, for our family, for taking care of others, for our elderly, but we forget to sign a contract with ourselves. Who here has ever signed a contract? And actually, I have done it in different places, also through my coaching, but I am willing to do it again. So here, who is up for a challenge to write a contract of what is it that you desire, what is it that you want to be doing, and sign it. And if you need help with that, I'd be happy to hop on a call to help you with that and help you achieve that. So what are the things that will help you achieve that, what you desire? And we can hop on a call to do that. I just came up with that, and I feel that it would be amazing. So thank you for allowing me to be here and sharing my insights, because I love that through conversation we can learn so much. So that contract is like, how can you do the daily decision to say yes to yourself first and to honor and to be true to yourself? I think the most important thing in creating wellness is becoming authentically you, and on taking all the layers of what you are not, and unlearn all the patterns, unlearn all the beliefs, unlearn all the things that are really putting you into being so little and not feeling good with yourself, and into bringing the best of you. And that is what Total Wellness, or Maaike's Wellness, does. It's like we start kind of taking all the BS out of you, so that you can bring the best of who you are to shine, because there is no double, there is no other person better than you in who you are and what you have to bring to this world. So when you take all that you're not, then you become authentically you, and you learn to have a new relationship with yourself. And that is the best gift that you can ever do to yourself, for yourself. And it takes investment, it takes time, it takes, sometimes it takes a lot of money, right, too? But hey, isn't it worth it to invest in yourself for a short period of time and then become the best version of you for the long version? Who here has a goal to be able to play with your grandchildren, when you're older, like let's say in 10 years, in 20 years, when you have grandchildren, that you can play and travel with them? For me, that is one of my goals. So that is why I'm very passionate about doing what I do as a health coach, and encouraging the better products for your home and all the things wellness, because when you're aligning your mind, your body, your spirit, your actions, that is the way that you start becoming the best version of you, the better feeling woman that you want to become. So what is resonating with you so far? I want to end with a little quote. I feel that the first step on doing any of this work is to believe in yourself. When you see progress, and then maybe you start seeing progress on something that you've been doing. Have you felt that you start seeing progress and then you have setbacks? You start progress and then setbacks. You know what I discovered that those setbacks is like when we allow that self-doubt, and we all have self-doubt in whatever we're doing. But when we, instead of rejecting self-doubt, the next time self-doubt comes to knock on your door, just think about saying, hey, thank you, acknowledge it, it's there, acknowledge the thought of the self-doubt, and say, thank you so much for trying to keep me safe, but today allow you to move on because I don't need you anymore. I am safe with what I'm doing, right? It's like self-doubt is just a protective mechanism, a pattern that to protect you from harming, from making changes. But when you start believing in yourself a little bit more, your actions become more consistent and you will feel so much better. So the phrase that I wanted to share with you today is, women that believe in each other survive anything. Women who believe in each other create armies that will win kingdoms and wars. So let me repeat that. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for watching. Women that believe in each other survive anything. Women who believe in each other create armies that will win kingdoms and wars. Nothing. Notice both wellness and women start with W, right? So we got this, ladies. So we got this, and I want to share with you. I want to read a comment that I have here. Thank you, Debbie, for being here. And you say, I suffer from depression, anxiety, PTSD. So Wes, we're gonna be taking care of that. And when you become conscious of the way you're thinking about yourself, the actions that you're taking every single day, just creating that awareness and that those thoughts, and not feeling judging about those thoughts, just becoming curious about why they're coming and knowing where they're coming from, then you'll start acting better for yourself. So with that, I want to close this session before it gets too long, but I hope you felt something resonated with you. Let me know in the comments what you're taking away about health and wellness and how you feel now that you have heard this, that it's simple actions. It's just very, very simple actions, but it's taking ownership of who you are, where you want to be, the desire of what you want, and taking one simple action. Maybe that simple action is making a call to someone that can help you, because when women lock arms and when women help each other, invest for both, then amazing things happen. So thank you so much for being here today, and I hope that we can see each other sometime in the near future. And if you need more help and you have questions, just go and message me or send a little contact me so that we can hop on a call and I can help you more. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here, and have a great Wellness Wednesday day. May your day shine today.